How exactly are we influencing all these other countries?
I'll give you an example, Brazil. So Brazil has this tyrant judge, de Morais, right? This is the current war between Elon and this, the head of Brazil's censorship court. It's called the TSE. It's a subcourt of Brazil's Supreme Court, the STF. And so a lot of people see the actions of this one tyrant judge who basically has this ability to issue an edict, and then anything posted online becomes instantly criminal. Sitting parliamentarians in Brazil call the current president, Lula, a thief. And the judge says, you're not allowed to say that. The person faces, a criminal judgment for demeaning the current president. Going after journalists, going after politicians, going after ordinary civilians by any edict. But there's a whole censorship substructure to what de Morais is involved in. There's, advisory councils. There's a whole coterie of flaggers who propose the things to be flagged, who do the technical work of the sort of AI scanning, who do the narrative network mapping. If they want to say anyone who challenges the results of Brazil's 2022 election, well, they need these outside institutions to create this whole narrative network map. Well, these are U.S.-funded and U.S.-backed channel institutions who provide the entire substructure. It's a Brazilian spider, but the spider web was laid by the U.S. State Department, USAID, the National Endowment for Democracy. I can go through all their roles. This is the U.S. the U.S. State Department trying to take out its political opposition in Brazil. They went to war with Bolsonaro. They called him Trump of the tropics. They're waging the same campaign against Bolsonaro that they did through their own intermediaries to take out Trump during his term, to censor him on the internet there, and that they're using to censor Trump today through their work with the EU. They're just doing that in Brazil to stop Bolsonaro. This story goes back at least 6 years to the U.S. State Department's involvement in censoring Brazil. We have this concept that democracy is, this set of democratic institutions, and that if the popular will opposes these democratic institutions, we call that an attack on democracy, because even if the people want it, it still violates these safeguards that are held in place